Hey, Mark here, and in today's video we're going to talk about Leonardo AI and the new feature they have called Flow State. Now this feature is a great new feature, and I think it really helps you hone in to exactly the image that you're hoping for, or you're looking for when you first came to the AI tool. Sometimes it's hard to coerce the tool to give you exactly what it is that you're looking for. And I come across it. I love MidJourney. MidJourney is still for me the best for generating images. But sometimes you just want it to tweak it a little bit, and you just can't quite get it there. And I think Flow State from Leonardo really nails how you're able to do that. So let me just show you the problem that exists within MidJourney and why it just never quite works out right. And then we'll go into Flow State for Leonardo, and I'll show you the difference that it makes and how you can really narrow it down to really get that image that you were looking for. So here I am in Discord. So I'm just going to use MidJourney here to create an image. So imagine an image that signifies Bitcoin gaining traction and getting adopted all over the world. So we'll see what that comes up with. But what I found with MidJourney is you can get some quite different images. But when you want to when you find one that you like and you say, okay, I like this one, but I just want a few more examples of it, then this is the one that's closest to what I like. Can you produce me some more of those? And it never quite goes down the road that you want, because basically I think it just gives you stuff that's too similar. So say, for example, I mean, none of these are that great actually, but so you can say completely try again. So that's one way of doing it. But say you like this one, you can say, well, give me different versions of number 2. So when you do that though, it ends up being so similar to the first one. And often actually I think I always end up picking the original one anyway. I always think it ends up being the best one, even if you get additional versions of it. They're all really similar, but the first one is just that little bit better. So this is it's asked to do it again. They all look pretty much the same. So I can start specifying different things. So I can say let's go. I didn't say an image. I said an imagine. Probably didn't help. Imagine an image that signifies Bitcoin gaining traction adopted all over the world. Let's call it a glitch art image. A lot of glitch art images for this. They generally work quite well. Let's just try just an image as well. So an imagine, which maybe that's why it looks so as odd as it does. Okay, so here's a glitch art images. So if I say, okay, I like this one, v3, then I'll give me some more versions of that. Okay, so yeah, these are slightly different now. Let's see an image and imagine. So yeah, they're okay, but like I say, when you end up trying to get more of the same. So this one, they end up looking really, really similar, and it's oh, I'm gonna pick one that's similar to really similar to it. And instead, I want something that's similar, but there's some more variation to it. And I think that's the problem I have. So you look at this one, they're all pretty much the same. I've asked for variations, but they're all pretty much the same. So let me show you Leonardo and how this conquers this and makes it easier, and actually I think gets you really great results. So here we are in Leonardo. There's a flow state option here, so you can go ahead and click flow state. Basically, if you're in the normal Leonardo, you've got the classic mode, and then you've got the flow state mode here. Let's close this down. Go into flow state, so you can switch between the modes quite easily there. And actually, because of the way that this works, you can actually be quite brief with the prompt, and I'll show you because it develops a prompt for you. Okay, so an image that signifies Bitcoin gaining traction and getting adopted all over the world. So over here, you can select the vibe you like, the lighting you like, the shot type you like, or the color theme. I'm going to leave all these automatic at the moment, which means we'll get a variety of all of these different things, which is what we want, right? We want a good variety of options. So yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'll say you don't have to think too hard yet at this stage about the prompt that you create, because you're going to get lots of different options to look at. And if you've got an idea, maybe glitcher or whatever, you might be missing out on an opportunity of something else. And now you can see there's all different styles here of what I've asked for, and they're all completely very, very different. So you can keep going down until you find one that you like. So this one looks pretty cool, I think. Let's have a look. What else is there? This one looks pretty cool. You can see the people in the background there. This one's more of an artistic one. But yeah, I'm going to pick one of these that I want to go forward with. Okay, let's pick that one with all the people in the background there. Maybe, yeah, Let's go for this one. So if you hover over this now, you can say, well, actually it picked the lighting of hard light and the shot type of cinematic. So when I click more like this, it's going to change these to hard light and cinematic. And now we're going to get more that are a little bit more similar in style to the one that I liked and I created. And you just keep scrolling down, and it's just going to keep generating more images for you as you scroll down further and further. Now that one's looking pretty cool. If I hover over this, you can see that it gives you the prompt that's used. So high contrast cinematic scene. High contrast cinematic scene depicting Bitcoin's global influence with hard light, creating sharp shadows, evoking a film noir style to represent this strong impact. So now if I click more like this, it's going to end up putting that prompt up here instead, and using these styles that are also embedded here. So if I do more like this, I've now got my hard light and cinematic with this prompt that's been generated automatically. Let's try something completely different, because this is, yeah, we're ending up with a lot of Bitcoin. So I'm just going to reset these back to normal here. Image here, cityscape, set it in a dystopian future. Dystopian future. So again, I've not really specified, I spelled cityscape wrong there. I've not really specified, you know, that I want it to be photorealistic or anything like that, because I've just left it as automatic. In fact, I should put these onto automatic as well. Let me try again, because I noticed they were left as, they were marked as none. Okay, so here's a number of different options for us. They're all completely different again. And that's what I like about this. You don't have to, you know, what is this one? I really like it. It's like shot type cute and jet black, but I never would have thought of asking for that, but I really, really like that one and that style. So I think like it's going to help like come up with new styles that you hadn't even thought of that you like. I mean, that looks really cool as well, right? And then you can really hone it down. So do I like that one more, or do I like this one? I think I like this one more. So let's go with this. Okay, so now we've got shot type cute, lighting none, vibe none, color jet black. So look at those. That's nice. These like little models here. Keep scrolling down, get more and more the same. You can always like undo it if you're like not happy. You can go back. So this wasn't quite getting to like where I wanted it to get, I don't think. So I can go back and generate those again. And the other thing I'd say is that you've got like options here for the dimensions. You can change these dimension sizes, but also pop open more here. You know, you've got the different social media platforms here that take it into account. So you can say you don't want an Instagram shaped image. Let's do that, generate. Oh, I spelled dystopian very wrong there as well. Let's try again. There you go. That one's cool. This one's shot type cinematic theme, warm tones. Yeah, let's go into this one. Oh, that one's quite colourful though. I like that one. What's that one say? Theme electric, shot type overhead. And this one's lighting mystical. So I quite like all of these. I want to try them all out. This one looks moody. I quite like that one. Yeah, these are great. These are great images. Definitely much more along the lines of what I was hoping for. And again, you just keep scrolling down until you see something you like. Look at these. There's got some like drones in there. Flying cars. Okay, so then I could say, I quite like this one as well though. Where's those drones? I think I might have some more like that. Yeah, these are lovely. These are great images. Let's have some more like the drones. So it says, warm toned dystopian cityscape, cinematic style, reds, oranges and yellows dominate, film grain and lighting create a dramatic mood showcasing a detailed view, flying vehicles and neon signs. There you go. So now like it's really narrowing it in, and I'm actually, unlike with MidJourney, I'm getting a lot of like different options here. They're all very similar, which is what I want, because it is like what I was asking for, but they're not so similar that they're barely indistinguishable. They're pretty different, and you can then go, okay, yeah, this is the one that I like, and you can just keep going. You can go on this forever until you get what it is that you're looking for. Let's have a look up the top here. So I think I'll probably go down one more level. This one's good. More like this. You can see we've gone down the route here, so you can click back here to jump back to like where you were previously, and then carry on. So it's like a little timeline here. So you can click here, and you can see you can go back to all the way, all the way to the beginning, and say you want more like this again. And let's go back into here, right? The electric ones. So it's simply down like a different path now, but you can always go back and start over again. Yeah, so these are really cool, right? And again, the first one, it just gives you a whole bunch of different images. The second one, it actually changes the prompt as well. So if I go ahead and choose one of these, I could play with this all day. These images are like great. I definitely feel like I'm going to come here to Leonardo a lot more option now that this is available to go get my images. Let's go for this one. A dystopian cityscape viewed from a high angle perspective, showcasing electric blue, pink and neon green skyscrapers under a dark, ominous sky. Geometric buildings with sharp angles dominate the scene, creating a sense of cold, metallic, urban decay. What a great idea. Beautiful. Look at those. I mean, these are just great, aren't they? So that's it. That's flow mode, or flow state, should I say, from Leonardo AI. I really love it. It's exceeded my expectations, and I feel like it's really catered for some of the other tools fall down, especially like MidJourney, or like I mentioned, where you want some variations and you want to know what you want, but you can't quite get to it. I feel like this gets you much closer to that image that you had in your head when you first started out. But also, it's way more creative in that it gives you, instead of you having to be really specific with a prompt and starting really narrow, you can be really broad. It'll give you loads of options, and you'll see a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't think of or consider, and it'll send you down that path, and you'll end up with something that you're more happy with than what was in your head in the first place. So that's it. That's the end of the video. I'm not going to go on for any longer. Flow State by Leonardo AI. I'd recommend giving it a go and see what you think. Let me know if you give it a go and how you find it in the comments. If you love AI and you're interested in AI tools and automations, then check out our school community in the description. Other than that, like and subscribe to the video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.